What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Before I jump into this story, I want to thank everybody that came out to the live stream last night. We had a good time. The numbers continue to grow every week. I appreciate everybody that came out and supported the live stream. Thank you so much. And guys, I got a story update that I did earlier this week, almost a week ago, about the little girl that was found mummified or decomposed in an apartment complex in Dekalb County. She was found by a passerby who supposedly knew the family, and the girl was in bad shape, when they found her. Now, I'll link that story in the pop-ups at the end. You guys can go back and check it out if you haven't heard about it. But in this video, I'm going to talk about, the mother has been found. I'll tell you how she's been found and some of the details that have been uncovered so far. But this video I'm going to show you is talking about the family's reaction, outside of the mother. And I want you to listen real closely, and we're going to come back and talk about it. This is very upsetting. Check it out.
The family of the 7-year-old girl who was found dead in a DeKalb County apartment says they had no clue what was happening. Investigators say the body of oliviahobbs-jordan was decaying inside a closet.
Her mother, Alondra Hobbs, faces murder charges. Fox 5's Eric Perry has reaction from shocked family members.
The aunt of Alondra Hobbs says that she thought the little girl was with her grandparents on the father's side. In fact, she says the mom had been around the family acting normal for months.
I haven't processed it. I'm still not believing this.
It's still a dream, more like a nightmare for Latrice Robinson.
My sister was saying, Latrice, that was Olivia they found dead in Dekalb County. And I was like, are you kidding me? So I really couldn't believe that.
Latrice Robinson's niece, Alondra Hobbs, faces murder charges after Dekalb police found her 7-year-old daughter, Olivia Hobbs-Jordan, dead in a closet Sunday night.
When they said on the news that they found the baby with her hair combed, nice dressly, it's like, wow, that's my niece, because she does comb their hair and dress them neat.
Neighbors reported a foul odor coming from a unit at the Hidden Valley apartment complex that's on Misty Waters Drive. They say the precious little girl had been dead for some time and body was decaying.
We had no clue. The baby was supposed to be with with the daddy's mom in Albany. That's what she kept telling us. But she was here, staying here with my sister. She was staying in the back with a guy.
Robinson says Alondra has 2 other small kids. She says Olivia has been diagnosed with autism.
The question, why you didn't pick up the phone and ask for help?
Robinson said they tracked Alondra down to the Days Inn and called police. This video shows her in the back of a patrol car. Dekalb police have not released the official cause of death for that little girl. Family members say it just doesn't make sense.
I didn't see that in her. We all have issues, but I didn't think you would do something to your kids.
All right, guys, that was the story. And as sad as it is, it's a reality. This is a reality. Let's look at some of the facts that the family said that opened the eyes of a lot of us viewers, myself included. First thing is what? She acted like nothing never happened. Oh, the baby's in Albany, New York with the baby daddy's people. She's jumping from house to house. She's unsettled. Staying with a man. Staying with them sometimes. You see the pattern? You see the pattern that we go through. And this brings light to 3 or 4 things I want to talk about today. The first thing is this. This is a growing trend. This story broke not even a week after the Sequoia Samuels story I did. Remember Sequoia Samuels in Memphis? Left in a trash can, put up in trash bags in her house. Big man hunt for. She was in the house the whole time. It's crazy. Houston, Detroit, Chicago, Atlanta, all of these places, you find people doing this to their children. And this is something that does not get a lot of national notoriety. Notoriety. There are a lot of people that have never seen this story. Something like this needs to be televised on the news nationwide. Because like I said, children are the future. And their voices need to be heard. Now they said this little girl had autism. I want you to look. That's a pretty child. Having autism or not does not mean your life has to end or you won't have a productive life. There are a lot of people with autism, that can function. I don't know the degree of her ailment, but she still deserved to live just like everybody else, just like the mother. They said the cause of death is out, but it's not stated. But the bottom line is this. That child was dressed nicely. You dressed up the baby, made sure the hair was done. I guess that's a sign of respect before you abandon it and left it for somebody else to find. You left your sickness for someone else to bear witness. Like I said, it's a growing trend. There are stories, if you go on the internet and look, that are horrifying. I did a story out there in Florida where the boy had special needs. Left him in the room. He started decaying while he was still alive because the family was lazy. Or they just said, you know what, let's not do it. Let's do away with this. I don't understand this. This is not who we are. This is not how human beings are meant to be. But I mean, this is just something that goes on and is not talked about enough. Let me bring up another point. A lot of people, just because you have children, don't mean you have good parenting skills. Being a good mom or a good dad don't mean you just see your children. Or just feeding the kid when you eat, they eat, does not make you a good parent. It's like children are people and not things you can discard when you're done with them. A lot of people treat their children like animals. You get a stray dog or something like that. You get a dog, a puppy, when it's a puppy, then you find out it's too much work. A lot of times people just let it out in the street. There are many stories where people just drop their children off in empty lots on the side of the road. Toddlers. And just drive off and act like they never existed. Where are we as a people? Where are we as humanity? Where's the empathy? Where's the respect? And speaking of respect, I'm going to go to the third point. It's a lack of respect for children's lives. There is. You see it all the time. Guys that have guns around children, shooting crazy in the street, hitting children. A while ago, long time ago, not too long ago, people had respect. Guys would carry guilt if they shot somebody that wasn't an intended target and be devastated a lot of times and turn themselves in, or other people would turn them in if a child was wounded or killed because of the foolishness they chose to commit. This woman had an autistic child, a little girl at that, and just abandoned her like it was nothing and went around her people and acted like it was nothing. I want you to think about that. Really, just dwell on that. A baby you had, you put time, energy, and love in. You just, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. And then you're so stupid, you couldn't dispose of the body, so you just left her there like she was furniture for the maintenance people to throw in the damn trash. Stuff like this is heartbreaking to me. It is. It is. My daughter right now is the age of this child, so this really hits home for me. Who does this? This woman right here is chasing something else to where everything with her means nothing. I guess this was her oldest child because she said this child was 7 and she had 2 younger children. So this must be her oldest kid. That's your first baby. People got attachments to their first car or first anything. I think, honestly, we need to have stricter punishments for child neglect, child abuse, so on and so forth. People need to think, it needs to be where people need to think seriously before they have a child. Before they're reckless and go and have a child. They need to be like, okay, you want to have this baby? This is what you're going to do. Not what you have to do. You're going to do this. And they need to have some crazy laws like that. This baby, children can't, let me say it like this. Children, a lot of stories I do with children with abuse and stuff like that, they have no way out. They have no choice but to be around people that abuse them and take the abuse because they have nobody else they can, they're not old enough to make the decisions. That right there is the thing that's most horrific. That's what's most horrific. They can't change their circumstances. This baby was left behind like a bag of trash. Just put in an apartment. Yeah, you'll find the rest of this place is here. How do you, as a mother, now she's charged with murder and child abuse. How are you as a mother able to go to sleep at night, or a parent in general, knowing that a part of you is dead and you helped kill yourself? You laughing and joking. How do you look at your other children and not know that their older sibling ain't here and it's all because of you? How do you live with yourself? That's what I tell you. We got some crazy times now to where when women lack love and the ability to want to protect and nurture their children, we are in trouble as people. We are in trouble. Let's think about that. I'm Stock Market Steve with the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.